what's going on, y'all? Back with the heat for the streets, man. It's aka Showtime. Yeah, man. I said in my last video, I wanted to talk about Bow Wow and shit. Cause Bow Wow fucking contradicted itself and shit with some comments that he made the other day that I commented on. So basically, like, he basically poured a Meek Mill and criticized a bunch of artists and shit. Not by name, but criticized a bunch of artists and shit at random. Just because he basically was like, y'all artists out here charging all these fans this amount of money for tickets to y'all shows, and you know they supporting y'all going to y'all shows and buying y'all CDs, and y'all can't even support them. Y'all did disowning y'all community and selling out and all this other stuff, and not giving back to the community and all this stuff. And like I said, man, contradicting itself. For one, because and I feel like it's an angle, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to why in a minute. I feel like it's an angle for him to make money and get his black card back, essentially. So basically, because his I'm not black, I'm mixed face ass sat up there and did the same shit. Talking about, I would never do Empire. Like, nigga, you was never offered the role. Stop it. Romeo got a role on that. Hey, go ahead. Hey, he said the funny part about the fact that that nigga didn't get a fucking role on Empire is that when I was watching it, obviously a few weeks ago, Romeo was on there, and I seen pictures of him on set getting ready to shoot his roles and shit. So I'm like, okay, these two motherfuckers been linked for years. You know what I'm saying? It's well known today, you know what I'm saying? They had a little competitive rivalry back in the day and shit when they was kids. You know what I'm saying? And they was always being compared to each other. You know, and it's ironic that Bow Wow dumbass didn't get a role on Empire, but Romeo got a role on Empire. Then again, that nigga been acting since he was about 11 and shit. You know, his father, Master P, make sure that nigga get his little TV credits and shit. I mean, damn. But anyway, Bow Wow talked about the whole Empire thing, which he was never offered the role. Same thing with Monique, Same thing with Monique, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. You know what I'm saying? And then he go with the, I'm not black, I'm mixed type shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? When you was on CSI Cyber, you mixed. But now it's like, you wanna be black now that you're not on TV. Then that's why I said it's an angle for him to make money, because him and Soulja Boy got projects out and shit. They just dropped the mixtape on one of the mixtape apps I got on my phone. It said, a new Bow Wow and Soulja Boy mixtape. Not that I give a fuck, because I don't listen to their music and shit. The only one song I did like when they made a song together was Marco Polo. And Soulja Boy had a nice little verse on there. Surprisingly, he had a nice little verse on there. That was the only real song I ever listened to from them. Bow Wow had some joints I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Bow Wow had some joints I like, you know what I'm saying? First of Them is one of my favorite joints. You know what I'm saying? But I was never really a fan of the dude. I mean, I like just movies and stuff like that, but I was never really a huge fan. The way I was like, everything that nigga had to do, everything that nigga did, I was like on top of that shit. But I noticed that him and Soulja Boy was playing in projects and shit. And I'm like, this is a ploy to make money because he need these niggas to support him. Like, these white boys ain't supporting him. These motherfucking racists ain't supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers not supporting your dumb ass, Bow Wow. And now that you ain't getting roles like lottery ticket and roll bounce and shit like that, You gotta try to be black now because you need niggas. You need us, motherfucker. Same way I say Wayne needed this. The same way I say Wayne needed this in order to branch out and become that dude that was playing guitar in his videos. Become the dude that made a fucking whole rock album, you know what I'm saying? And being on songs like Let It Rock and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Doing all that, you know what I'm saying? And branching out and becoming that superstar in the mainstream and not just, you know, an underground commodity, you know what I'm saying, from New Orleans that hardcore rap niggas was, you know what I'm saying, rap fans was supporting and shit. Same thing with Bow Wow. Like when he went to Jermaine Dupri, when he first got signed by Jermaine Dupri when he was 13 years old, this nigga said, on the interview with Vlad TV, I seen the interview, I seen the whole thing, he basically was like, look, after he left Death Row, when he was younger, Snoop basically got him out of that whole situation because he didn't want him to be a part of that shit, obviously. But when he went back to Ohio for a few years or whatever, and he wanted to be a regular kid. So when his mother told him he was going to Atlanta to sign with Jermaine Dupri, he didn't want to go. But eventually when he went, he signed with JD and, you know, obviously the rest is history. He became a big star. But a lot of people didn't even know Bow Wow was from Ohio. A lot of people didn't even know Bow Wow was from Ohio. He was fucking with JD for so long. Obviously he got the connection with Snoop ever since he was 5. So, I mean... So yeah, he been so Atlanta for so many years, and that's what I say about the contradiction. Like I seen a picture of him, and he was basically I seen a picture of him. He was outside of the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball arena, basically talking about, yeah, I'm back in Ohio, I'm back home, supporting the king or whatever. I said, nigga, you was so Atlanta for so many motherfucking years with JD. Now all of a sudden you want to be a fucking front runner and you know what I'm saying, be part of Northeast Ohio again? Nigga, stop it. I never seen you I didn't see you last year at Game 6 rooting for the Cavs to survive against Golden State. I mean, not last year, 2 years ago when they was trying to win the force of Game 7 in Golden State and they lost. I didn't see you with a LeBron jersey then. I didn't even see you at the games last year when you know what I'm saying, when Cleveland was trying to come back from 3-1 to beat the Warriors. I didn't see you repping the motherfucking LeBron James jersey, repping the fucking Kyrie jersey. I ain't see you doing that shit. Now all of a sudden LeBron 3-time champion, they got a championship back in Cleveland, and now you wanna be a motherfucking bandwagoner. He did that shit opening night when the Cavs was playing the Knicks. I was like, this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here. You gotta be you gotta be just the ultimate sucker, bro. The ultimate dick rider. To sit up there, bro, and to rep a city that you haven't acknowledged in years since you've been famous. To go from that to now all of a sudden they the talk of the town with obviously the Indians going to the playoffs and the World Series, to the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron winning the chip last year. You gotta be the ultimate sucker to sit there and dick ride them now. Now that they on top of the world in terms of the sports city. Come on, bruh. And then, like I said, man, you all of a sudden want to be a nigga now. I said this shit last night on my Facebook page, man. I wrote 2 posts, man. And I basically was just like, bruh, I was talking about Wayne, and I said, look, death to all coons. Like, you got niggas out here supporting Wayne, death to all these motherfucking coons. Fuck y'all. Stay over on that side, you fucking bastards. But I wrote another post, and I basically said, look, you can't sit up there and benefit off of niggas. Transition into that world where you have white fans and then forget about us. Because y'all gotta think, even when Wayne was even when Katrina happened, and Wayne was out there in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, posting up signs, posting videos and shit, talking about support Katrina, support Katrina, support Katrina, or whatever, and support the families of you know, supporting the victims and everything, you know what I'm saying? Make sure these people get houses so they ain't gotta live in the Superdome. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne didn't cross over. Wayne didn't cross over yet into that world yet until about 2000. Until basically after the Call of 3 came out. Then all of a sudden this nigga out here playing electric guitar like he Jimi Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? He created a whole rock album. And that's the same thing with Bow Wow. Like, same thing with Bow Wow. I said, yo, you can't go from, oh, I want to be a nigga to I want to be a coon. You know, I'm a coon, and then I'm gonna go be a nigga. I said, nah, you stay your dumb ass over there. Whoever the fuck you is, whether you're a regular person, whether you're a celebrity like Bow Wow, or you know what I'm saying, or Lil Wayne. You can't have it both ways, bro. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. But I'm gonna put the link in this description so y'all can see what the fuck this nigga said. Cause it's just so contradictory. And it's ridiculous. Like, now this a motherfucker, obviously y'all can see my TV screen. This a motherfucker who, obviously people gonna say, oh, why wasn't he doing this when he was on top? I'm like, bruh, shit, I mean, even back in like, cause when Colin Kaepernick start like really becoming a star, like what, 2012? That's when he first got his first start. I mean, shit wasn't really. I mean, I won't say shit wasn't really like that bad back then, but it wasn't like it's like every week now, bro. We got some shit going on, especially out here in DC where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? PG County where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It's like every fucking week, bro. I see a story on some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to get off topic, but I'm just like, when I see motherfuckers like Colin Kaepernick speak out, and I see niggas like T.I. speak out last night on Wayne, and I see people like Wayne cooning and Bow Wow cooning, it make me sad, bro, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of Bow Wow, but I'm a big fan of Wayne, and I said, man, the nigga is cooning, but he on them drugs too. You know what I'm saying? And them drugs make you do crazy shit. So if he could just get off them drugs, if he could do what Gucci did, if Gucci can, you know what I'm saying, call this nigga and pay it forward and say, look, nigga, this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? He don't gotta go to jail to do it, but you know what I'm saying? This how you gonna get clean. We gonna help you get clean. Maybe this motherfucker can turn his shit around. Bow Wow don't got no hope for him, cause like I said, it's a marketing scheme. It's a motherfucking employee to get money, cause he got projects and shit coming out. Movies and television and music and shit. So I don't believe you, nigga. Murder, I don't believe you. Nah, man. I don't believe you, bro. You's a fake. But I'm out, though, yo. I'll put the link in the description so y'all can see what this nigga said.